textbook questions only, right?
Textbook questions. In text questions, textbook questions. Yeah.
So in textbook there is one question. It was
Uh-huh.
1.4 question. It was the mass of urea. That one I was not able to do,
Uh,
and for the another one in which we have to find the cobalt, there was the two bits were there, A and B. The A part I was able to do, the B part I was not able to do. So in
okay.
these two questions I have done.
That's fine. That's fine. I'm going to help you. Okay. I'm going to explain you this way.
Okay, sir.
So these are the questions that I have given you in last class. So,
Yes, sir.
and these are basically the in-text or the textbook questions. Basically. So I'm going to explain you these questions, and in the next class, I'm going to give you the assignment. Uh, it's around 2 to 3 questions, so you need to do that. And I have checked your solutions also that I have given you before the class before one class before. So in that, basically, you are not also prepared well enough so to solve these questions. And from now you need to again to resolve these questions, and then after that tell me if you have any doubts and all. Okay.
Okay, sir. So,
Okay.
like
So
the homework
huh
which you were saying right now, the homework which you were said right now, the one which you gave before the class, like the first homework of chemistry we received.
uh, uh,
So in
uh.
that question number 4 and question number 8 to 13, I was not able to do.
Okay, okay, fine. Okay, I'm explaining you one by one. Okay, so let's start from the question which is given in the last class. So let's start. So the question that I've given you, like they calculate the mole fraction of benzene in solution containing 30% mass in CCl4. So this is the question. Basically, what you need to do initially when you are solving the question. First thing, just you need to calculate the data which is given in the question. Then after, you need to move on. What is the basically the motive of a question that is asking about what? So here the calculate the mole fraction is given. So we need to find this the mole fraction and of benzene. Whom mole fraction the question is asking us to find? It is benzene. So the first thing that you should know is already given in the question. The second thing is what is the given data, which is basically required to solve this question. So the data is 30% by mass in CCl4. So this is given to you. Okay, now solve
Yes, sir.
this. So solution for question 1. So have you solved this or not?
Yes, sir, I did, and I uploaded also.
Okay, okay. ठीक है. I thought I am not check these questions. I have checked your the
Yes.
first assignment basically. So yeah.
Okay, sir.
So here you can tell me the answer. What is the final answer that you got?
Sir, the final answer I got in this was 0.457.
457 is the mole fraction of
No,
benzene, na?
sir, 0.457, not
Okay.
0.0.
0.457. Okay. ठीक है.
Yes,
So this is the mole fraction of benzene that you got, na?
yes,
Okay. ठीक है. Fair enough.
yes, sir.
So, Tayyaba, your answer is also the same.
Yes, sir. It was just 0.45. I
हाँ,
took the only two ones.
something around. Okay, fine. That's great. ठीक है. ठीक है. So, now I'm explaining you in detail. So, the given data which is given in the question, it's answer 1, solution 1. ठीक है. So, 30% what? 30% CCl4 is given to you. ठीक है. So,
Yes,
what?
sir.
And it is by mass. ठीक है. So each and every term is very important. So by mass means कि it is W by W percentage is given to you, which is 30%. Okay. So what is the definition of 30% CCl4? It means that 30%, 30 gram CCl4 is present in na is present in
Yes, sir.
what 100 ml of 100 gram of solution. Correct?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Gram of
And
solution.
then
हाँ.
we minus this both, so we'll get the value of solvent.
बिल्कुल correct. So now what you need to do? You need to find the benzene का mass. है ना benzene.
Sir,
Basically,
is it 78?
no, from here the which is given to you. You need to find from here. Then after you are gonna solve the molecular mass. Okay.
No, sir, the atomic mass of benzene.
What?
Don't think so.
C6H6 is the benzene, and the given mass how you gonna solve is by subtracting this by 100. So 30,
Yes, sir,
100
it's
minus 30,
80.
70, correct?
Yes, sir.
Huh? Correct?
Yes, sir.
70 gram of benzene is given actually. Okay? Benzene. Okay, fair enough. Now, then what you need to do? You need to
Then
calculate
you'll find the moles of
moles of.
benzene and carbon tetrachloride.
Correct. So you need to find the moles of first initially the benzene C6H6. Then it is divided. Basically, we are applying the formula, na? C6H6 plus में moles of what CCl4. No, this is the simplest thing. Now, first initially, what is the molar mass of benzene? Tell me.
78.
Okay, 78. Correct. So it is 12 multiplied by 6 plus में 6 multiplied by 1. So it is what? 7, 6 2s are 12, 72 plus में 6 it is 78. Correct. So what you need to do is just to find the moles. How you gonna find the moles? With the
70 upon 7.
divided by 78.
153.
Yeah. And same thing here. 70 upon
30 upon 78.
plus how much? It is
30 upon
30 upon
78.
plus में what is the mass of chlorine? Atomic mass of chlorine is 35.5 multiplied by 4. Correct?
So 153.
153. So uh, let me just use the calculator for faster calculation. So 35.5 multiplied by 4. So it equals to 142. And if we add
Sir,
this by 12, huh? We
sir,
get
to find the moles of benzene, will it be divided by I mean, like in numerator, will it be like 70 or 30?
70 or 30. If you need to find the moles of CCl4, the given mass which is given to you divided by the molar mass, and molar mass is 154, not 153. It's 154. Got it?
No, sir, but in the previous question, it was like the percentage was divided by the molar mass of benzene.
So in the previous question, the percentage is divided by molar mass of benzene. So basically, here we are using the concept of what? We are using the concept of mole fraction. In the previous question, there is something different. Let me explain you the previous question. So this question you are asking me, calculate the mass
Yes,
percent. Huh?
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So in this question, we are asked what? We are asked about the mass percentage. Na? So for the mass percentage, the thing which is given to you is 22 grams of benzene. Here, the benzene acts as a solute, not as a solvent. Okay. So just you need to write the full expression of W by W percentage. And W by W percentage is what? The 22 gram. Basically, it is the weight of the benzene. If you are finding of the benzene, so weight of the benzene divided by weight of the solution multiplied by 100. This is the basic formula, or we can say basic definition of W by W percentage. So we are basically more concerned about the weights here in this concentration term. We are concerned about the weights. But if we are talking about what? If we are talking about the mole fraction, then what is the major concern is? Our major concern is to find the moles. To for the moles, just we need to apply the formula. We are not, basically restricted about key benzene should be always the solvent. No, it's not. It only depends on the quantity. If the quantity changes, we just change the basic formula which is given to us. Understood or not?
Yes.
So what in the previous question, the thing which is asked you for the what in the previous question, what is asked to you? Let me In the previous question, the mass percentage you need to calculate. For the mass percentage, you need to write the what? Mass of the solute divided by mass of the solvent, the solution basically. So mass of the if we are calculating the mass percentage of benzene, then we need to put the weight of the benzene which is given in the question. So in the given question, the benzene weight is 22 grams. So here we wrote the 22 grams. Then we need to divide this by the weight of the solution. And weight of the solution, how we gonna get the weight of the solution? By adding the both weight of the solute and weight of the solvent. If we add the weight of the solute with the weight of the solvent, what you get? The total weight of the solution. Got it? So here
Yes, sir.
the thing which is asked is different. But in the current question which we are solving, we are basically asked about the mass mole fraction, not the mass percentage. These both these things are different. Understood? And here the benzene is acting as a solute, not as a solvent. But in the current question, the benzene is acting as a solvent. Why? Because it is present in the more quantity. It is present in the 70 gram. Correct?
Yes, sir.
So this is the question. Understood? Just
Yes, sir.
basic terms, basic terminologies that you need to understand, and just by the basic rules that I have taught you before, just you need to apply properly by practicing, by again listening the recorded lectures. That's it. Okay, got it. Everything is taught in the class. Just you need to focus.
Okay,
Yeah.
sir.
So this thing you need to just calculate by your own by the calculator. So just I am 70 upon 78. So you got 0.89 divided by 0.89 plus में 30 divided by 1.
So will it be 0.19?
Yeah, it is 0.19, correct. So just you need to calculate this. That's it. This is the calculation. This is not the chemistry. Chemistry is end up here. So
Okay,
it is
so,
added
so
by.
the final answer will be 1.90.
Yeah, I'm just cross checking you. 1.4, 1.04. It's zero point 0.8, correct? So it's 0.89 divided by 1.04. Yeah. So the final answer is what? Final answer is what? Point?
1.19.
No, the final answer is 0.855 that I'm calculating here. This is the mole fraction of benzene basically. They go 70 upon 78, how much? It's 0.89, correct? Same here, 70 upon 78, 0.89. And here it
Yes,
is
sir.
30 upon 154. And I am basically, what I am able to, analyze you that key you have put the wrong molar mass here. है ना?
Yes, sir. I did 70 upon 153 and 30 upon 78.
That's why you are, getting the wrong answer. So basically, you have to be more concerned while writing the molar mass. So the chlorine, what is the atomic mass of chlorine? It is 35.5. And if we are calculating the molar mass of the CCl4, the molar mass, atomic mass of your carbon is 12, and 35.5 multiplied by what? 4, because 4 atoms are present of chlorine. Na? So 12 plus what? 35.4 multiplied by 4. This is just the basic calculation that I have done before.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So then now the next question which is asked to you is to calculate the molarity of each of the following. So the first part is that the doubt
Sir,
comes. Huh?
sir, are we supposed to calculate the moles of carbon tetrachloride also? Like,
If you
find the,
mole fraction, na?
yeah.
Just you need to subtract this by 1, na?
Okay,
In
sir.
the previous class, what I have taught you is the summation of all the mole fraction components. Whether it doesn't, if it only depends on how many components is dissolved in the solution. Let's say we have 3 components dissolved in the solution. So if we add all the summation of the mole fraction of these components, you will end up getting 1 as a whole. Why? Because it is as similar as that of the example that I've given you in the last lecture of the pizza, about the pizza, that we have a pizza as a whole, and if I divide this in 4 pieces, what the one slice is holding a area of 1/4, है and if this is same as for all the other 3 slices, 1/4, 1/4. So you can relate this as a mole fraction. If we add all these fractions, you are end up getting 1. Why? Because this is the whole single thing. Na? Same thing comes under this
Yes, sir.
also. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So the next question is what?
Cobalt question. It's like
Yeah.
it's about
So this is
calculate
the
the
this is your doubt.
molarity. Yes, sir.
So are you able to get the final answer or not?
No, sir. For the A bit, where the cobalt is there, 4.3 liter. At that, like in that part, I
Okay,
was
okay,
able to
okay.
get the
Fine,
answer.
fine, fine. Okay, so just you need to observe me how I am catching the question, how I am applying the concept. Okay, just you need to observe me how I am doing that. Analyze me. So initially, when I used to approach the question, what I am basically observing, what I am, what the motive I used to do is key molarity is you need to calculate the molarity. The question is asking you to find the molarity, and the first part is 30 gram of cobalt, and this is basically the compound, है ना? So the compound is given to us, and how much gram of this compound we have is 30 gram. Okay, fine. So basically I'm collecting the data, I'm analyzing the data which is given to us, and the thing, the concentration term which is asked to us, the both the things are interrelated. Why? The data helps me to get there. So this is the basic concept that I have used, I'm using while solving the question. So 30 gram of this is given to me, and the solution, the volume of the solution is given to me. So it's very simple for me. Why? Because for the molarity I just need to do is that what is the formula of molarity? Molarity is the given moles divided by the volume of solution in liter, है ना?
Yes,
As
sir.
simple as that. So what I need to do is I need to find the moles. For the moles, what I need to do is I need to just find the molar mass of this. Why? Because the weight is given to me, and the volume is also given to me. Volume is as it is present in
4 point.
my formula. So didn't need to do anything with the volume. What I need to find is just I need to find the moles of this compound. Correct? And for
Yes.
that I need to just find the molar mass. So basically the question comes to end up where it ends up at the point where you just need to find the molar mass. Correct? So
Yes, sir.
this is how you need to catch the question. This is the process, basic process. First, what is asking me. Second, the data which is given to me. And now just you need to build the bridge between the solution, the process. And for that you need to practice the questions. Okay, so
Yes, sir.
this is a good question. But for what? Because the compound which is given to you is like a very it seems to be very dangerous, but it is not. Just you need to find the molar mass, na? That's it. So what is the mass of the cobalt? Tell me.
Sir, mass of the whole compound molar mass is 292.
क्या कितना?
292.
292 पक्का?
Yes, sir.
Confirm?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you are telling me that the mass of the cobalt is 292. Correct. ठीक है. Okay. So because how you gonna? Okay, let me help you in finding the molar mass.
Sir,
Okay.
I got the final answer for this part. I need to know the B part. The final answer for the A part is 0.02 m.
0.02
2 m.
m molar. ठीक. Okay, fine. ठीक है. When I solve, then I'll recheck this. Okay. Hadia, have you got the same answer or not?
Sir, zero. No, sir, I got 0.2.
Okay, just do after the class. Okay, now we are moving to the second part. Basically what my motive is to tell you the concept, and then after this is just basic the calculation, है ना? The
Yes,
formula
sir.
is given to you, and the procedure that you need to do is I taught you just now, है ना? So
Yes, sir.
then after what
Sir,
is huh?
sir, for this first A bit, I got 0.0238.
Okay, fine. ठीक है. It's just the calculation, ना? ठीक है. Done. So the second part is 30 ml of zero point 0.5 molar H2SO4 diluted this. Okay, now in this question, what is given to me? What I am observing, what I am able to collect from this question is 500 ml is given to me. ठीक है? And what is 500? It is given that 30 ml of 0.5 molar H2SO4. So what I am able to observe here, ki the volume of H2SO4 is also given to me, and the molarity of H2SO4 is also given in this question. And then after it is telling me that it is diluted to 500 ml. Okay, so this is a very good question. So for that you need to just tell me ki what procedure, what are the first initial things that is coming in your mind. Basic steps that are you able to get from this question. Tell me, then after I'll help you. Okay.
Sir, we have two volume, so we
Hmm.
can consider V1 and V2, and we have one mass, so we can consider it as M1 and M2 we have to find.
Okay, हाँ ठीक है correct, बहुत सही. हाँ, then
And then we have to find the molar mass of the H2SO4.
ठीक है ठीक है correct. So it's not about the molar mass, it's about the molarity. Initially everything that you have observed is totally correct, and it should be appreciated, like very good. So how you gonna solve is the solution 2. So basically I have taught you about the concept of number of gram equivalent. Correct? Taught you before, na?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what I have taught you that if any chemical reaction is given to you, it is must that the both the reactant should have the equal number of gram equivalent. Why? To proceed the chemical reaction. If the chemical reaction is proceeding, then it is and it is forming a product, then it must that their number of gram equivalent should be equal. And for the number of gram equivalent, what is the formula? So I am recalling that the formula of normality is the number of gram equivalent divided by the volume of solution in liters. है ना? This is the thing that I have taught you before. Correct?
Yes, sir. So multiply by n factor, right?
Divided by what?
Multiply by n factor.
Multiply by n factor for what? If I am writing this normality in terms of molarity. If I wrote here molarity, then I need to multiply this by n factor. And it is very, very appreciable that you are recalling all these formula. Very, very well done. Okay. And if you are, if you are given with the number of moles, then it is normality is equals to number of moles multiplied by the n factor. This is also the formula. है ना?
Yes.
All these formula are derived in the class, है ना? In the previous classes, in the previous lecture that I have taken. ठीक है? So here
Yes,
what
sir.
I am basically concerned with is that if the chemical reaction happens, then there should be it is must that the number of gram equivalent should be equal. So here what is happening is that we have the H2SO4 and I'm diluting this H2SO4 in water basically. So you can see this as a chemical reaction also. Why? Because I have the acid, which is H2SO4, and here the
Yes.
water is a neutral in nature. Basically water is neutral, and in the equilibrium, you also in the last class in the previous class you have also learned about that the water is amphoteric in nature. And what is the meaning of amphoteric? It can act as both, as an acid and acid base, as a base as well, both. It can act as an acid and as a base as well, both. Why? And when this type of property comes, when the acid is dissolved in the water, then it will act as a base, and when the base is dissolved in the water, it will act as an acid. Okay. So what happens is that
Yes.
when the H2SO4 is dissolved in water, why I am telling you about the dissolution of H2SO4? Because in the question it is given to you is that the H2SO4 is diluted. It is diluted. And what is the meaning of dilution? The meaning of dilution is that it is dissolved in the water. The water is poured in the H2SO4, or we can say that the H2SO4 is poured in the water of 500 ml. Got it or not?
Yes, sir.
you know so step by step I'm explaining this, how you I'm basically building your concept behind how you're going to solve these type of questions. If the if it is given about the 30 ml of H2SO4 is given to you, and the molarity is also given to you, then what you need to do is that if more than one volumes are present in the question, then it might be a chances of using the checking these kind of concepts. The examiner is basically checking your this concept. If more than one volume is present, it is very important to click this concept while the question is asked, while these type of questions is asked. Okay. So now how you need to solve this, the question comes here. So basically I am treating this as a chemical reaction. Okay. So H2SO4 is dissolved in water. Okay, fine. So I am basically more concerned about the number of gram equivalent. Why? Because I know that the number of gram equivalent of H2SO4 is always equals to the number of gram equivalent of H2O. Correct or not?
Yes,
Are
sir.
you getting my point? What I am able
Yes,
to,
sir.
है ना? So from
Yes,
here,
sir.
I am able to get the relation between these two, what, these two reactants. If I am able to get the relation between these two, then I am able to find the molarity which is asked to me. Why I am able to get the molarity? Because if I again rewrite this formula of the normality, what I am able to concerned with about this, the number of gram equivalent. if I am if I want to find the number of gram equivalent, what I need to do is that if I multiply the normality with the volume, I am able to get this number of gram equivalent. Correct? Got it or not?
Yes, sir.
है ना? This is just the basic mathematics. Correct. Now this thing is always equals for the H2SO4 and your H2. Correct. So I can write this thing as a relation. I can use this concept as a relation between these two, like N1V1 is equals to N2V2. Why I'm using this? Because I need to find the molarity after the dissolution. And if I need to find the molarity after the dissolution, then what I need is that I need the molarity. I need the terms of the molarity. From where I can get these terms from where? Then the concept of gram equivalent comes. That's why I took a long lecture about explaining you the number of gram equivalent, the concept of number of gram equivalent. From here, I am not able, from here, now I am able to find the term of the molarity. Why? How I can find it? I can get the terms of the molarity just by replacing this normality. How I can replace this normality? By using this relation. By using this relation. What the relation is? That the normality is equals to what? The normality is equals to the molarity multiplied by the n factor.
Yes.
Got it? So just what you
Yes,
need to
sir.
do is just you need to replace this normality term by the molarity. And how? Just like as that. N factor multiplied by the molarity. And the n factor is basically of what? H2SO4. And the molarity of what? It is H2SO4. And the volume of what? H2SO4. Correct? And same as here, the n factor of what? H2. The molarity of what? H2O. And the volume of what? H2O. Simple. And everything is now given to you. Why? The what is the n factor of H2SO4? It is 2. N factor is 2. And this is taught you before, na?
Yes, sir.
Getting my point or not?
Yes, sir.
Or it is bouncing?
No, sir. We are getting the point.
Okay, take it. So I am putting the values which is given to you. Okay, the data which is given in my question. So n is the n factor, and what is the molarity? Molarity is given to me, which is 0.5, and what is the volume of H2SO4? It is 30 ml. So now the question comes to you that in which unit that we should put the volume, either it would be liter or it would be ml. So it just depends on the volume of other component. If the volume of other component is present in liter, then the this component should be also in liter. Why? So that it will be easy for you to cancel out these units. Ml is cancelled out by ml, liter is cancelled out by liter. And in the question, the other component is given in ml, so we didn't need to do anything with the unit, है so just you need to just put as it is given in the question. So now what is the n factor of H2SO4? The n factor of H2SO4 is 2. Again, why? H2O is there, and what is the n factor of H2O? The 2H plus ion.
18.
No, n factor, not the molar mass.
Oh, yeah. N factor is 3.
N factor is 2, not 3. Why? O holds up a charge of -2,
Yes,
and
yes, sir.
hydrogen holds up a charge of +1. And how many hydrogen are present? 2 hydrogens are present. So
Two
how many? What the n factor here is? Just 2.
2.
Simple. If you need, if you are more lean towards the oxygen, then it should be -2. And if you are lean towards the hydrogen, then the 2 hydrogen, if single hydrogen holds up a charge of +1, then the other we have the 2 hydrogens, then by collectively they holds up n factor of 2. And same here, you are also
Yes,
getting the n factor as 2. From here you are also getting the n factor as 2. Got it?
yes, sir.
है bus. And then what is the molarity? This thing you need to just find. This is thing you need to find now.
Yes, sir.
Bus. M, just write this as a variable and multiply by the volume. So what
The
is the volume?
molarity of H2 is 18.
What?
The molarity of H2O is 18.
Molarity of H2 is no, this is you need to find. You need to find the molarity of what? You need to find the molarity of the solution after the dissolution. ठीक है? Correct?
Yes, sir.
This is you need to do. Just you need to solve this. Just here, this is the basic mathematics. You need to just solve this.
Okay,
2
sir.
is cancelled out by 2, and zero point 0.5 is ml is cancelled out by ml here. This. So just m here, and zero point 0.5 multiplied by 30 divided by 500. Now solve this and tell me the answer.
Okay, sir. Sir,
Uh,
sir, actually, I did not understand this question. It's being very confusing for me.
Okay,
So
okay.
can you?
I'm explaining you before. I am explaining you again. Just give me the answer just by calculating this. I'm explaining you this whole concept before. Okay. Again, sorry, before. Let me do also. 0.5 multiplied by 30.
So is it 0.03?
Okay. It is 0.0. Correct. It is 0.03. Correct. Got it. Tayeba, you got this question or not?
Yes, sir, I got this question.
Okay. Okay. Correct. So for Hadia, listen me carefully.
Yes, sir.
So for initially you need to know the question perfectly, then you are able to know, then you can solve this question. So just give me a sec. Yeah. So the question is, what is the question? Tell me if initially what you need to do is to understand the question. So what you have understand till now, just tell me what you have understand from this question.
Sir, we have volume and we have mass.
Okay. We have volume and we have mass. Okay, we have mass. Where is the mass?
No, sir, we have mole.
I am just basically asking you the B part, the question number 2, part B. In the question number 2, the what you need to
Yes,
calculate is the molarity. Okay, fine. I need to find the molarity. In the first part, the question ends up where just you need to finding the molar mass of this compound which is given to you. This is the dangerous
yes,
compound
sir.
that in the second part, there is a concept behind this. And what is the concept? The concept is about the number of gram equivalent, and how this concept comes in my mind when the examiner asks you in the examination. So for that, you need to basically understand some points when more than one volumes are given in the question, and the volume and the molarity of the same compound or the same component is given in the question, then this question is basically more going towards the concept of the number of gram equivalent. And what is the number of gram equivalent is? So the number of gram equivalent is basically when a chemical reaction happens or held, then the reactants which is reacting to form the compound, it should be must that it is mandatory that there should be an equivalence. There should be the number of gram equivalent of both the components or all the reactants which is reacting should be equal. For example, let's take an example. uh, let us suppose if we have A and B reacting together to form a compound C. Okay, so when the chemical reaction happens, the number of gram equivalent of A should be equals to the number of gram equivalent of B. This is the basic concept. This is the basic fundamental rule for a chemical reaction to happen. This is the basic mathematics. So initially, you need to find the number of gram equivalent, and you need to basically find the relation between the molarities. Why you need to find the relation between the molarity? Because in the question it is asked to you, the question asked to you about the molarity. Find the molarity, and the molarity is given to you. So what type of molarity the question is asking to you? So the question is asking to you the molarity after the dissolution. After the dissolution. And what is the dissolution? The dissolution is that you have the H2SO4, and the H2SO4 having a molarity of 0.5, and the H2SO4 is present in the present in 30 ml solution. For example, 30 ml. For example, we have a bottle. In that bottle, 30 ml H2SO4 is present, and this H2SO4 holds up a molarity of 0.5 molar. Correct? Then the
Yes,
question,
yes, sir.
is telling you that in that bottle, I am adding 500 ml of water. I am diluting this H2SO4 acid. Then after, what is the change in the molarity? this thing you need to find. So how I so you need to think of ki I need to basically build up a relation between the given molarity and the molarity after the dissolution. So for building these for building this relation between the initial molarity and the final molarity, you need to know about the concept of number of gram equivalent. And why this concept comes up here? Because of the chemical reaction, because I am treating this as a chemical reaction. Because we have the H2SO4 initially, and if I am diluting this with a water, the water acts as a amphoteric. Water is amphoteric in nature. It is acting as a base. Then if it is acting as a base, then I can relate this as a chemical reaction. And if I am treating this as a chemical reaction, then I have the two reactants here. What are these two reactants? I have the H2SO4 and I have the water. So just the
Yes,
same
sir.
thing is I am just calculating, I am just equating the number of gram equivalent of the H2SO4 and equating the number of gram equivalent of the H2. So for just for this for building this relation here, what I have done is that I again explained you the concept of the normality. What is the normality? So the normality is the number of gram equivalent divided by the volume of solution. So how I
Sir.
need to got this relation of n1 v1 equals to n2 v2 by just sending the volume which is present in the denominator to the LHS side by multiplying this by the normality. If I multiply the normality with the volume of the solution, I am end up getting with the number of gram equivalent. Got it? And
Yes, sir.
there are two other relations also that I have taught you before. है the classes that I am taking, you need to just revise in each and every class. है so the in previous
Yes, sir.
classes I have taught you about the other two formulas, and I have basically derived these two formulas so that it will be easy for you to learn these two formulas. So what are these two formulas? I have the normality equals to molarity multiplied by the n factor, and the other formula is the normality equals to the number of moles multiplied by the n factor. The other formula in this question, we didn't need this formula. I just need to recall these two. I want to recall these two formulas to you, so that that's why I wrote here. So what are the two formulas that I am basically using in this question? First is the n multiplied by the volume, normality multiplied by the volume, and the other formula is the normality equals to the molarity into n factor. Why I am using the other formula? Because in this question I need to build up the relation in the molarity, in terms of the molarity, and I am able to build up the relation after equating the concept of the gram equivalent, after using the concept of the gram equivalent, which is n1 v1 equals to n2 v2. Now just you are replacing this n1 or n2 by the molarity into the n factor, molarity of that compound which is the normality is concerned, and the other LHS side same goes here also. The normality equals to the molarity into n factor,
Sir,
which is
this.
concerned with that compound. This is the simple thing. Okay?
Uh,
And then
yes, sir.
just the calculation thing comes to you, and then after just you need to calculate and get the final answer. Got it or not?
Sir, yes, sir.
Ah.
Yes, sir, I got it. Sir, this N into V is equal to number of gram. So, which formula is this? Like, what is the name of this formula?
N equals to number of gram equivalent divided by the volume of solution. This formula, na?
Yes, sir.
This is the formula of normality. Just wait, just a second. I am, uh, taking to you the last lectures that I have taken. Okay, then you are able to, recollect these concepts. So here, this is the lecture that I have taken before. So this is the lecture where I have taught you about the normality. Okay, so here after the molarity, देखो, here I have taught you about the molarity. What is the molarity? It is the number of moles of the solution divided by the volume of solution. And just after the molarity, some questions, and then after I am, then this question comes, and from here the normality comes. देखो, see here in this lecture I am not able to recall. Basically I think it is the second lecture, I thought. है ना? This is the second lecture. In the second lecture, I have taught you about the normality. Na? So in the second lecture, I have taught you the number of gram equivalent concept, and then this formula, how this formula comes, and all about this. And if you need to again recatch all these things, just you need to rewatch the recording. And ma'am also sharing with you the
Sir.
recording. these lectures.
Yes, sir.
Just you need to go through the recording. You are able to again recollect all these concepts, all these formula. Okay, that will be help, because if I am able to again explaining all these concepts, then we are not able to move forward. Na? That's why we need to complete your syllabus in time as well. I have some time restraints also, constraints also. है ना? So basically, I'm just
Yes,
helping you कि number of molarity is basically the number of gram equivalent divided by the volume of solution. And in the previous lectures, I have explained you in detail. है ना? This thing is very much explained, very beautifully explained in the previous lectures. So just you need to again recollect. And you are just you are learning these type of things in basically first time. Now that's why you are struggling. If you do again, matlab, if you practice these concepts again and again and again, then it'll be in your habit, so that it'll be very easy for you, to understand. When I
yes,
was in my 12th class, I also struggling with these type of concepts, but if later on practicing and all these type of stuffs, I am able to catch up all these things. Okay. So yeah.
yes, sir.
So now the third question that the homework is, we calculate the mass of the urea. Okay, required. So this is the textbook question, that you are asking me.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this is the question. So calculate the mass of the NH2 CO NH2. So basically, this is the formula of urea. Okay, required making 2.5 kg of this molal. So this is the molality aqueous solution. Okay, okay. So how now again, the first thing you need to just observe me or analyze me how I am getting this question and how I am approaching this question. So initially, what the first thing that I have that strikes in my mind is ki what I need to calculate. I need to calculate the mass. Okay, I need to calculate the mass. Okay, so mass of urea is asking me here. Okay, fine. Okay, for that, what are the informations given in my questions? The second thing, what I am analyzing in this question is ki what are the data which is given to me to get here. Okay, so 2.5 kg of what? 2.5 kg of aqueous solution is given to me. Okay, so what is in this question? We have basically a solution, and what type of solution we have a solution of urea. Okay, what
Yes,
and urea solution, what is basically the urea solution is, we have a urea which is dissolved in water basically. Okay, it is the aqueous solution, na? And if anything if aqueous solution is used, then it means that the compound is dissolved in the water basically. Okay, so this is a urea solution, but means ki urea as a solute, and we have a solvent as a water. Okay, fine. And the molality is given to me. Okay, so it is required. What given to me is required. Calculate the mass of the urea required in making 2.5 kg of. Okay, fine. So the weight of solution is also given to me. Okay, okay. So this is the great thing. Okay, very well. Okay, just a second. Huh. So how I am how I am approaching this question? I am just approaching by writing all these informations which is given to me. This is the third question. So the first thing which is given to me is what I need to find. I need to find the mass of the solute, basically mass of the urea, NH2CO NH2. Fine. And the mass of the urea, which it is this is I need to find. And what is the mass of the solution? It is 2.5 kg. Very, very well done. And for molality is given to me, which is 0.25 molal. है ना? This thing you need to
yes, sir.
also understand. The molality is given to me, not the molarity. It is the molality. Okay, fine. Molality is given to me. ठीक है, done. अच्छा, okay. Now the next step what I am going to do is that if the molality is given to me, I just need to write the formula of the molality. And Hadia, tell me what is the formula of molality?
Sir, W by
नहीं, तैयबा?
sir, sir, molality formula.
Molality, not molarity. Molarity का छोटा भाई. Molality.
Molality.
Yeah.
Solute upon solvent.
Solute upon solvent. What solute?
In kg.
You are telling me solute in terms of moles or in
Sir,
terms
N solute upon W solvent.
and what small, and it you should be more accurate. N for normality. We are using N for many things. Like we are using the capital N for the normality. We are using the small n for the n factor also. We are using the small n for the moles also. So you should be more accurate what the N stands here. So molality, the N is here in the molality. The N stands for what?
Sir, number of grams?
Number of moles. Small n stands for the number of moles. The moles divided by the weight of the solution or weight of the solvent. What?
Solvent.
Solvent. Correct. And it should be in kg or it should be in gram?
Kg. Kg.
Correct. So what I am able to observe you is that just you need to revise, because you have a very good mind. You have a very sharp mind. Because why I am saying this, because you are very you are if I am able to, if I am explaining you any concept now, you are catching very well. So that means that you have a great mind. Just you need to revise, so that it will be easy for you to solve by your own, है ना? So
Yes, sir.
what is the molality? What is the formula of molality? Formula of molality is the moles of the solute divided by the weight of the solvent, which is present in kg. है ना? If I am just helping you, are able to recollect all these concepts. That means कि just the revision is required for both of you. Okay. So it is must, revision is must, because in class 12 there is a syllabus which is not as same as of class 10th, because in class 10th we have very less number of chapters, है ना? Okay, so this is the formula I'm using. So you need to find the weight. So now Tayyaba, tell me how I am able to get this from here to here. How I am able to use this molality to calculate the your
Weight.
the weight of the urea.
So we can multiply number of moles solute with molarity.
Number
With
of
moles.
of
Molal.
with molality, capital M.
No, like mole. Molal. With 0.25 we can multiply it with.
Okay, so you are this is the molality, na? Molality is given to you, not molarity. So if you multiply this by mole, you are not getting the molarity. It is just for the normality, not for the molality. If you need to find the molality when the normality is given to you, है ना? Then you are
Yes.
you can do that. But if the molality is given to you, I have not taught you the relation between the molality and the molarity. In this class, I am now going to do that, the relation between the molality and the molarity. But till now, I'm not explaining you the relation between the small m and the capital M. Okay, so and there is no need of calculating the molarity or other terms. Just we need to expand this formula simply. How you can do this? Just molality is equals to, now observe me how I am solving. Okay, observe me very carefully.
Okay.
So number of moles is given to me. Of the number of moles is present on the denominator. Okay. So given weight of what? Urea divided by
Yes, sir.
the molar mass of urea.
Molar mass of urea.
I'm just expanding this term just. Okay. Divided by the weight of the solvent. Okay, fine. Okay. So what I am ending up, what I am getting this, I am getting this thing which I need to find. Okay. The initial step is done. The initial step is what? To just build up the relation between
Yes,
the
sir.
thing which you need to find and the thing which is given to you. So you are successful in getting the relation between the given data and between what you need to find. Got it?
Yes, sir.
This thing you need to find now. You need to find the given weight, and the given weight is not given to you. The weight of the urea you need to find now. So for that you need to use these molality, because the molality is given to you. So just the next problem comes to me is that I need the weight of the solvent, but in the question I am given with the weight of the solution. Okay, so how can I get
Given
the
mass
weight
by
of the solvent? How can I get up get the weight of the solvent. So basically this is the major concern. If I am able to crack this, then it will be very easy for me to get. Tell me.
Um,
थोड़ा सा सोचो, थोड़ा सा, अभी एकदम से बता दूंगा तो फिर थोड़ा सा हो जाएगा.
Sir, can you repeat the question again?
So the question is that ki I am given with the weight of the solution, okay, which is 2.5.
Yes.
But in the molality, what I need to do is that I need to build up the relation between the given things and the thing which I need to find. So for that, I am expanding the molality wala formula. So in the denominator, I am able to do that. I am able to successfully do that. Why? Because the given weight I need to find which is present in that thing, and in the denominator it is divided by the molar mass, and I know the molar mass of the urea, because I can calculate the molar mass of the urea, na? But in the denominator, the thing which is present in the formula is the weight of the solvent, but I am given with the weight of the solution. So you need to find the weight of the solvent. So how you can find the weight of the solvent? The question is that how
So we can apply that formula weight into
we
weight
can
by weight. Weight divided by weight
be
percentage.
divided by weight. No, just think, use your mind. थोड़ा सा सोचो, आ जाएगा. Okay, let me help you. Just 0.25 molal. Okay, this is given to you.
Yes,
Just
sir.
tell me, just expand this thing, expand this concentration term. If
So
0.25 molal is
20,
of urea,
25 into 10 to the power minus 3. I mean minus 2.
what? Minus to what? No, no. I am not asking you to expand this in terms of mathematics. I'm just asking you in the if it is given to you, if the urea bottle is given to you, and on that urea bottle it is written that the 0.25 molar of urea is present. So from this information which is present in the bottle of the urea, so what do you understand of that? This thing I am asking you, and this thing I have taught you when I am explaining the concept of the molality. So let me help you again. Okay, so from this what I get up is key 0.25 moles of urea. 0.25 moles of urea is present in what? 1 kg of solvent. Aya, got it?
Yes, sir.
This is the basic. This, just if you stuck at any point, just you need to do is that you just write the concentration term and just expand this concentration term, so that it'll help you to get up in more depth of the roots. If you are expanding everything and you are going in the depth, then at some point you are left with the single term, and you are left with something that will gonna help you to find the basically the required thing which is asked in the question. How I am so just see in this question. This is the best question that help you to understand how a question can be solved. Hai.
Yes,
Because in
sir.
this question you are stuck at this point because you are able to expand this, and if you just by expanding the mole, you are end up getting this given weight upon the molar weight, and you know the molar weight of the urea. But how you know the molar weight of urea? By just calculating the molar weight of urea. So you are successful in the denominator, but you are stuck in the denominator. So again, just expand this term, na? By expanding this term, what you are end up is that you are end up in getting the number of moles which is present in 1 kg, and you are asked of tell me if the solution weight is 2.5 gram. If 1 gram if the 1 kg of solvent contains 0.25 moles of urea, okay, if 1 kg of solvent contains 0.25 moles of urea, then the question asks you if it is replaced by a solution. So how you can find this key? You just need to find the weight of the what you need to find the weight of the urea. You need to find the weight of the urea, and by adding the weight of the solvent, which is the water, you are able to get this 2500 gram. So this is the another relation. How I am able to get this relation? Hadia, tell me. Hadia,
Sir, sir, did you multiply 0.25 into 1000?
I have multiplied this to, yeah. You can write this as in kg also. So how this thing comes to me? ये कैसे आया? ये just think.
So we have to find the value of solvent, right? So
Correct.
that's why we multiply the solute and solvent together.
Yes.
I mean, we subtracted
Not
them.
multiply. It should be added.
Yes, sir.
है ना? हाँ.
You will add those values, then we'll get the value of solute. Solvent, I mean.
करेक्ट. सो इसका मतलब क्या है? इससे हमको क्या समझ आया? इससे हमको ये समझ आया कि अगर मेरे पास 0.25 मोल्स यूरिया का है और वो कहाँ प्रेजेंट है? 1 kg सॉल्वेंट के अंदर है, तो मैं क्या लिख सकता हूँ? व्हाट इज द वेट ऑफ यूरिया इफ इट इज प्रेजेंट इन 2.5 kg? अगर मैं जस्ट एक kg सॉल्वेंट के बारे में बात करूँ, तो वेट ऑफ यूरिया इज इक्वल्स टू नंबर ऑफ मोल्स मल्टीप्लाई बाय द मोलर मास. Okay, so if I multiply this by what is the molar mass of urea? Tell me.
Molar mass of urea.
Just calculate this, na? I am taking time for you to think, because if comes to me, I just wrote the answer, na, directly. I'm just giving you time to think more, so that will help you to build up your concept. It will be help to if you are stuck at the same position in the examination hall, then how you end up getting the answer. So this is the basic thing. Just tell me this. We are very close, very much close, because just we need to find this, and just जैसे ही हमको ये चीज मिलेगी, we are and end up getting this thing. So you are very much close, because you are just close. By just expanding this term, you are getting this solvent wala term. So you are very close. Just tell me this. If the 0.25 moles, if we multiply this by molar mass, then I am end up getting the what weight of what urea in
Yes, sir.
1 kg of
1
solvent.
kg. Sorry.
This is the best thing. I'm just helping you. Just find this.
Sir, the molar mass of urea is 612.
Okay, let me help you. So how you gonna find this? We have the 2 nitrogens. So 2 multiply by what? Now what is the weight of the nitrogen? Bolo. What is the weight of the nitrogen?
The weight of nitrogen.
Huh?
So is it 7?
No, sir, it's 8.
8? No, I am asking you about the atomic weight, not atomic
Sir,
number.
16.
16?
Sir,
It is
it's
oxygen.
14. 14.
Correct. 100% correct. 14. So 2 multiply by 14 because we have 2 nitrogens. 4 multiply by 1 because we have 4 hydrogen. Plus 12 plus 16. है ना? Just calculate this. 2 into 14. I'm using my calculator for faster calculation. Now 2 multiply by 14 and then plus 4 and then plus 12 and then plus 16. So the answer is 60. 60. 60 is what? 60 is the molar mass. Molar
Yes,
mass.
sir.
है ना? So the concept is key. We now the answer is in front of our eyes. Just we need to solve this puzzle. Answer यही है, सामने है. कैसे देखो?
Sir, 60 plus
So we'll multiply
2.5.
Just we need to multiply this by 60. Why we are multiplying this? So that if we are able to get the weight of the solvent, which is equals to 1 kg, and if we are able to end up getting the weight of the solute, है ना? So what happens is,
Yes, sir.
if I multiply this by this, then what the 1, if it is 1 by 4, it is 1, and 20, which is 15. So 15 gram is the weight of what? 15 gram is
Urea.
weight of urea. Okay.
Yes,
So
sir.
what
Yes.
is the weight of the solution? Answer.
So weight of the solution is,
25,000.
so we have to subtract, like we will be subtracting the weight like we got
We
for
need to
the
just
urea.
add up. Nah, this is the solute, this is the solvent, and this is the solute. We need to just add up this. And this is 1015 gram is the weight of the solution. So now ab we are end up getting the weight of the solution. And you must think that you must ask me about the weight of why we are solving the weight of the solution, because weight of the solution is already given to me, which is 2.5 kg. So why we are solving this? Hadia, can you tell me why we are solving this?
So because we need the weight of the solution.
We need to no, we need to find the weight of the solvent, not weight of the solution. Weight of the solution is given to me, not 2.5 kg. So why we are solving the weight of the solution again and again? The irony is that the weight of the solution that we have calculated, it is different from the weight of the solution which is given in the question.
Yes, sir.
And
Um,
I am just telling you each and every doubts. And now
yes, sir.
the answer of all these questions is that I am getting the 0.25 moles of urea in what 1015 gram of solution. And what the question asked me is that what the question asked me about, if we have a solution of 2.5 kg, if I have a solution of if I have a solution of 2.5 kg, then what is the weight of urea? Got it?
Yes, sir.
What is the weight of urea? We just find the weight of urea in this gram of solution, but the question
So,
asked me to calculate the weight of urea in this. So just by using the unitary method we can end up getting this. We are not using any formula of molarity and other stuffs. I just wrote above. I just why I have explaining you this formula if I'm not using this, because you should need to know that if the question comes to you and you are not having anything in your mind, how you wanna approach any question, any type of question of a concentration term, or any question which is of the physical chemistry, how you gonna approach. The first thing is you need to just write the given data. If you are able to understand the what question is asked you, what is the question asking you, and what are the data given to you, then the half of the question is already solved. Just you need to build up a bridge between the given data and the unknown thing which is asked to you, and for that you need to write every possible information about around the given data. So I am just
yes,
writing
sir.
each and every possible information that I know about the given data. So I just I wrote about the molarity. I know the formula of the molarity, which is the number of moles of solute divided by the weight of the solvent. And for by just writing the formula I am able to know about you guys ki you are not able to recall this formula. So this is also helping to understand, it is also helping you to
Yes, sir.
analyze yourself also, ki what
Yes,
are
sir.
the things that we are lagging, and what are the weak concepts, and on what topic you should work on. So
Yes, sir.
this is the basically the whole learning approach. This is the learning approach. So if I use this formula, so what is the problem behind this? Because I need to find the unknown thing which is the given weight, and I am able to get here by getting this term. So what is the problem? That we are not able to use this formula. The problem is that we didn't know the weight of the solvent. So for that, I need to find the weight of the solvent. And there is another process that if I am able to get the weight of the solvent by using other thing, like for example, I use here, I just expand this single term which is given in the question. I just expand this. How I expand this? I know that if I have a bottle of urea, and on that bottle it is written that 0.25 moles of molar of the urea is given to me. So what is the meaning of 0.25 mole? It means that 0.25 moles of urea is present in 1 kg of solvent. From where I get this? From the definition I get this. This is the definition of the molarity. If n gram of mole is present in the 1 kg of solvent. I have taught you before now about the molality, normality,
Yes, sir.
everything. And this is the first line that I have written while explaining the concept of the molality. This is the first line. But the difference is that I'm at that point I just use the variable like n, m, etc. and etc. because I know that at the time of the question when you are solving basically what is the end goal? You need to just solve the question now. है ना? So
Yes, sir.
you are just concerned of the data. So just if you are able to expand this 0.25 moles of the urea which is present in 1 kg of the solvent, then how this thing helps me? This thing helps me I know that if I need to find the weight of the urea, what is the formula of the number of moles? Number of moles is equals to the given mass, given weight divided by the molar weight. And this given weight that is asked in the question, we already able to get that, but this is not the answer. Again, this is the doubt. Again, if someone just use the ratification for every concept, and then he is just not able to solve this question, because if he get this, he just write this as a 15 as an answer, because 15 is not the answer. Why? Because 15 is the weight of the urea which is present in 1.05 which is present in 1015 gram, not 2.5 kg. है ना? The
Yes,
question
sir.
asks you about this, not this. You end up calculating the weight of the urea in this, and this thing gonna help you to find this by using the unitary method. Now I'm using the unitary method. What is the unitary method? Unitary method is very simple. What is the unitary method? If I know that I have, let's take an example of pani puri golgappa. You know about the pani puri golgappa?
Yes, sir.
So what is I'm just telling you that I have 10 golgappas. Okay, 10 golgappa.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and it is a of cost of rupees 100. Okay, fine. So
Yes.
I need to find, if I if I am end up eating let's say 50 golgappa, then what is the cost I charged from the पानी पूरी वाला भैया? पानी पूरी वाला भैया कितना मुझसे पैसा लेगा बताओ? if
They needed 60 rupees.
if 10 golgappa cost 100 rupees, then what
Sir,
is
150 rupees.
कितना?
150 rupees.
150 rupees. How you get how you are end up
Sir, I'm added 100 plus 50.
No, देखो. First thing, if you need to find this, then what you need to do is you should know about the price of one golgappa. If you know the price of one golgappa, you just need to multiply by 50 of getting the price of 50 golgappa. है ना? So how you are able
Yes,
to
sir.
get the price of one golgappa? Just divide the 100 by 10. If you divide this 100 by 10, what you get? What you are end up getting? You are end up getting 10 rupees for one golgappa. So if I am eating 50 golgappa, then what is the price of 50? Just you need to multiply this by the price of 1. So it is 500. Na? Got it or not?
Yes, sir. Is it 500?
Huh?
So it's 500?
It's 500. Na? It's very simple. देखो, if I know the price of 10 golgappa is equals to 100. So if
Yes,
I'm
sir.
eating 50 golgappa, then I should know about the price of one golgappa, so that I can easily calculate the price of 50 golgappa. If I know the price of one golgappa, how I know the price of one golgappa? Just what I am doing is that I am just
Multiply
dividing
by 10.
by 100 divided by 10. So it will equals to 100 na, it will equals to 10 na, है ना? So
Yes,
this is
sir.
the price of one golgappa. One golgappa cost me 10 rupees. So if I am eating 50 golgappa, I just multiply this by 10. So what I end up getting 500. So this is the cost. So this is known as the unitary method. Got it? So same
Yes,
I'm
sir.
using here. This is the unitary method, and this is basically the this is basically the primary class mathematics. है ना? कि I am if I need to if I need to buy the 10 pens, and if the one pen cost me like 10 rupees, if the one pen cost me 10 rupees, so what is the price of 10 pen? It is 100 now. है ना?
Yes, sir.
दिस इज द बेसिक मैथमेटिक्स यार, जो बचपन में करते थे हम लोग, कि एक रुपए एक चीज का इतना प्राइस है तो 10 का कितना होगा, एक चीज वाले से मल्टीप्लाई कर दो, एज सिंपल एज दैट. So same thing I'm using here. If I am end up getting कि I have 15 gram of urea, you know, I'm using the same concept. 15 gram of urea present in 1015 gram of solution. Then if I need to find, कि 2.5 gram of 2.5 kg of solution is given to me, so what is the weight of urea? ये पूछ रहा है. कितना सिंपल है देखो.
So we will multiply 10.
Just we need to find the, just what is the basic thing. Just you need to do is, just you need to find the weight of the urea which is present just in 1 gram. How you gonna find is just 15 divided by 1015, so that what you end up getting in 1 gram of solution. In 1 gram of solution, how many urea is present? Itna urea is present. So if I need to find the urea in 2.5, just I need to multiply this by 2500. Got it?
Yes, sir.
This is just a very basic maths, क्योंकि chemistry is end up before, है ना? Here is, this is the just a unitary method which we learned in our previous classes, like class 6, 5, 6, 7, है ना? This is the basic thing.
Yes, sir.
कि if we have इतना solution, then इतने solution में कितना हो, इतने solution में ये चीज है इतनी, तो अगर मैं 1 ग्राम solution में निकालूंगा तो मुझे क्या करना पड़ेगा? I just need to divide this by this term. And if just same as the golgappa, na, same as the golgappa, just
Yes,
that
sir.
we have done before, na, we have 10 golgappa, price 100 rupees. So if I need to find the 1 golgappa price, just you need to divide this by 10, so you end up getting 10, है ना? And then what I am asking you, to find the price of 50 golgappa, you are multiplying this by 10, na? So same thing I am doing here.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm just dividing this by 1015, so that I able to get the a solution of 1 gram, है ना? And then if I multiply this by 2500, which is 2500 grams, I am end up
Yes,
getting
sir.
the weight of my what, urea, in 2.5 kg of solution. Got it? So
Yes, sir.
just calculate me and give me the answer. I'm also doing, and you should also.
Sir,
Huh?
so why did you wrote over here 25,000 into 15 upon 1015 is equal to 2.5?
Just a second. I'm telling you, just give me. So this is the answer. Okay, Tayyaba, have you got the answer or not? This is in gram of urea. This is the answer.
Yes, sir, I got the answer.
Correct. So these are the questions which is given. Hadi, I'm telling you. I am. Just give me 2 minutes. I'm coming up to you. Just. So देखो, ये this is my solution, and these type of question is present in the NCRT. That means that if you do NCRT, then it is more than enough. These are the questions which is present
Yes,
in
sir.
the NCRT. Okay, है ना? So we have done 3 questions, just 3 questions, and we learned a lot. है ना? We we use the information from which I taught you from class 1, है ना? I have started your class from the moles. What is the mole? I use the formula of mole. I use the concept of
Yes, sir.
mole, and I have explained you the concentration terms and the definition of concentration terms. So this is the process of learning, है ना? Just you need to solve 3 or 4 questions, but you should solve these questions in a very depth, and you should know each and every term, each and every terminologies, each and everything, and why you are using that, why you are doing this, why you are not doing that. So each and everything you should know, and you should know the consequences. If I do this, then what the wrong thing happens, है ना? So if you know everything,
Yes.
if you sharpen your tools prior your examination, then it will be very easy for you to score well.
Yes,
Understand?
ma'am. Yes, sir.
Now, Hadia, tell me what you are asking me. Hadia.
So why did you wrote over here 25,000
Okay, so you are asking
into
me why I have
15?
wrote here 2.5 kg of solution. Now, this thing you are
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
okay. Just
Yes.
a minute. So basically, what I have calculated the weight of urea in. I have calculated the weight of urea in kitna gram of solution? 1015 gram of solution. At this point, is there any doubt to you?
No, sir.
Have you doubt? No. Okay, fine. Then the question asked me about if I have 2.5 gram of solution, the same solution at the same temperature, then what would be the weight of the urea? So I need to find initially the weight of the urea in 1 gram of the solution. Understood? So
Yes.
what you need to do is that you just need to divide the 15 by 1015 gram. Understand?
Yes, sir.
So what are you writing here? You are writing the 1 gram of solution. You are writing the information at the LHS side of the solution. And here what are you end up getting? You are end up getting the weight of urea. Understood? This is the weight of
Yes.
urea in gram. Correct? Now
Yes.
what I am doing is I am just multiplying this at my LHS side by 2.5 kg. So if I do some changes at the LHS side, then the same thing you should do at the RHS side to validate the your what to validate your concept of equivalence. And in a mathematics, why use the equal sign, equals to sign? Because
Yes, sir.
at the LHS, at the RHS, both the terms, both the expression should be equal, na? So 1 gram multiplied by 2.5 kg equals to what?
Yes, sir.
2.5 kg of solution. So this is the question that ask you about to find. And here at the RHS side, what happens? The same thing happens. Ki 1015 multiplied by 2500. Why I am multiplying this by 1000? Because to write the things in the same unit. Hai. Here,
Yes.
here it is written in the gram, so it should also be in gram. Now that's why the unit and unit can cancel out, get cancelled out. Understand?
Yes, sir.
But then just you need to now calculate this, and you are end up getting this answer. And this is the you can also recheck your answer. So this is 36.94 grams of urea. So this is a logical answer. If in 1 kg I have 15 grams, so if I have 2.5 kg, so if I have 2.5 kg, let's say if I have in 1 kg, in 1 kg of what, in 1 kg, not in 1 kg, 1.15 gram of urea, I have what, 15 grams. So if I add up, if I multiply this by 2, so it comes up to 2030 grams. So it is 30 gram now. So just this is 30 grams. So it is also validating your answer that it is a valid answer. Why? If I'm multiplying this by 2, I'm getting 30 grams. And just by increasing, 470 grams, I am end up getting this thing. No, it's a very logical. Understand?
Yes, sir.
And this is I'm just explaining the mathematics because here the chemistry ends up. I'm just using the rule of unitary method. And so everything is explained to you. And now if you have any questions regarding the concentration terms and the questions of your NCRT textbook, you can tell me right now. I can explain you, because I just explained you 3 questions, and all in these 3 questions every concept is covered. And I am assuming that you are understood everything or not.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Hai.
sir. I understood everything.
And
Sir.
now your conceptual clarity is also increased before this class. And if you again go through your assignments, then you are able to solve every question, because now you can you saw कि बाकी सारे क्वेश्चंस आसान लगेंगे बहुत ज्यादा तुम्हें, है ना?
Yes, sir.
You have solved great good questions, good level questions. These are the अच्छे questions.
Yes, sir. Sir,
Okay. हाँ,
sir, can you give some more homework on this,
more
like,
questions.
on this question?
ठीक है, okay. Just give me 2 or 3 minutes. And after your class, I also give you the assignment, but
Yes, sir.
before I am also giving you some questions for that. ठीक है? Okay. ठीक है, fine. So लिखो. Are you enjoying the class or not?
Yes, sir.
If anything that you're not able to catching up, you can tell me. I can
Yes.
explain you. Calculate A. So this is the first part that you need to calculate is the molality. Second is the molarity. Molality is small m, molarity is capital M.
Yes, sir.
So I just learned these two things by a slang which is कि molarity जो है वो बड़ा भाई है, molality छोटा तोतला भाई है, molality ऐसा type. So
Yes, sir.
mole fraction of Ki if the density of 20. So in which question or in which question I have tell you about the relation between the density, W by W percentage, and the third thing is what? Tell me. If you have revised your previous classes, then it will be very easy for you. I have derived this expression and also solved one question on this as well. No, there is a relation between what? There is a relation between the density and between your uh, W by W percentage, and there is the third term also. So, what is that third term? Tell me.
Sir, can you repeat the question actually?
I have taught you before in your previous classes about the relation between your W by W percentage and your density, and the third term is also there. So, I am asking you about that third term. What is that third term is?
So is it W by V
Yeah,
percentage?
correct. It is W by V percentage. Correct. So that means you are getting the things that I'm telling you. See, okay. So these are some questions, and just wait for 1 minute because I am writing one relation that I am just a minute. Okay, so every questions have already done. This thing is already done. So you just write one more thing. There is another relation that will help you, and without this relation, you can also solve every question. But the relation can helps you to get the answer very fast. It just helps you. It just acts as an catalyst, to
Yes,
reduce your
sir.
time for calculation. So this is the important relation. So just write this relation and just learn that,
Yes, sir.
because there is no need to derive this, and it will take also time, and there's no you know relatable thing to so relation between
Sir.
huh
So what does Ki means?
Ki is the potassium iodide. The potassium.
Potash.
you know potassium is present in the S block. Refer your
Yes.
periodic table. And iodide is it is
Potassium
yeah,
iodide.
potassium iodide. And I stands for the iodine, which is present in the P block, and it is a member of halogen family. Fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine, and potassium is your S block element. So this is what. So relation between molarity and molality. So this is the relation. Molality. Fine. So just write the relation. So the relation is density is equals to capital M. Capital M stands for the bada bhai, which is molarity, and small m stands for your chota bhai molality, chota totla bhai molality. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So capital M multiply by this M substitute with B. So in solution chapter there is some default terminologies like B is usually stands for the solute. If I need to
Yes,
write
sir.
some, like if I need to find write the formula of molarity na, so I just write this moles and subscript as B. So this means ki moles of the solute. So B used for the solute and A used for the solvent. This is just the notation or so this is the so MB means that it is the molar mass. It is molar mass of solute. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Divided by your 1000. So this is the relation, and there is a derivation of that, but there is no sense to do the derivation because there is no need in your syllabus of doing the derivations and all. है So each and everything is covered that have a possibility that can asked by your examiner in your examinations. ठीक है?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so ठीक है, आज के लिए इतना ही करते हैं एंड काफी सारे क्वेश्चंस हो गए और वो क्वेश्चंस कर लेना. अरे यार ये ऊपर हो गया.
Yes, sir.
If you have any doubt you can ask me.
No, sir, no, sir.
Okay, fine. So just you need to do the revision. You need to again
Yes,
watch
sir.
the recording lectures and just solve your homework, and that's it. You are end up getting very
Yes, sir.
great marks.
Okay, sir.
ठीक है. ठीक है.
Yes.
You can
Okay, sir.
you may leave now. So this is just a second. M stands for the molarity. Okay.
Yes, sir.
M, capital M stands for the molarity. Okay, just give me 1 second. I just write this so that you can also misunderstood this thing also. Molarity. This is your molality, and this is the same thing. Molarity, and this is the molar mass. Okay, and this is the density. What density? Fine. Okay. Now you
Yes.
may leave.
Okay, sir.